Hi everyone, hope you're well. Today's video is going to be about trading on the JSE, Johannesburg Stock Exchange. So if you are from South Africa and you want to trade the JSE, I'm going to show you a platform where you can trade it and also a really simple 1-minute strategy you can use to trade the JSE. So let's jump straight to the video. Awesome everyone, so I'm here on BOF Asset Management. This is the platform I use and the recommended broker I use to trade the JSE. As we are going to jump to our trading platform now, you will see how it looks. So go have a look at BOF Asset Management. Also remember they are running a limited time $50 deposit on your standard accounts and also a 40% deposit bonus when you deposit $100 or more. So let's jump straight to the charts. Alright, so as you can see, we are here on the JSE. So there's a bunch of instruments you can trade. You have your Forex, Forex2, your metals, your CFDs, crypto, stocks, and then of course you have your JSE. In this example today, we are going to look at MTN on the JSE. So MTN, we are on the 1 minute. So the first thing we want to do, the JSE opens at 9 a.m. South African time. So what we want to do, we want to go right over here and we want to add the fixed range volume profile to our shortlist right over here. So it basically, it takes the volume of a certain amount of time, as you can see right over here. The middle red line is the point of control. And then I'm going to show you how we are going to mark out extra levels here on well. So if I remove the chart, we can clearly see where the most volume is being traded on a certain amount of time. So what we want to do, we have the point of control. We have where these are more clearer than these ones. So basically where the colors divide, like you'll see it's a little bit faded out and it's bright, I want to draw a line, and in a lot of cases there will be two lines, for example, where you are going to have two lines for there, for example. Then we have the high and the low area and then our point of control. So this is the indicator actually we are going to use on this strategy on the JSE. So without further ado, let's jump straight to the chart so I can show you some examples. So this is today's date. Let's just put in some period separators first. So 9 o'clock the market opens on the JSE. So there's one day. Let's just mark out another day. Nine o'clock, and let's mark out another day, 9 o'clock. There we go. So let's use these 3 days as examples. So what we want to do, we want to wait for the first 15-minute candle to finish. The first 15 minutes. From 9 a.m. to 9:15 a.m. So what we want to do, we want to grab our volume indicator right over here. We want to go to 9 o'clock and we want to drag it all the way till 9:15. And then you will see we will get a volume profile right over here. So the settings I'm running on this is the rows layout number, row size 200 up, down, and the volume area 70. Take a screenshot if you want to copy my settings. So what we want to do first, I just want to take the chart away so that we can actually see if there's the levels that I was talking about. So we have our point of interest. There we have our high. And as you can see, the color difference, there we have our low. Cool. So let's put on our chart again. So what we wait for now, right? When we have our point of control, our high and our low, for example, let's just change the color. We want to wait for price to basically break out of the high or the low. So let me just grab the brush here quickly. So the first 15 minutes has passed. So we want price to break through for a buy, and we want price to go through a low to take a sell. So let's go back to the chart right over here. So we have our high and our low. You can see it's grayed out right over here. So this is where the 15-minute ends. So anything after that, that's what we look for. So here we can see we broke through the low. Price opened actually below but closed inside. Here we have a breakthrough candle, as you can see right over there. So I want to enter my trade right over here. So there's two ways where you can put your stop losses actually. You can put your stop losses on the point of control, just above the point of control, or you can put your stop loss at the high. For this video, I'm going to be more conservative and I'm going to put my stop loss at the high. So what we want to do, we want to take a 1-1 for a break even and to take out partials. Your main target will be a 1-2. If we hit the 1-2, that's great. A lot of the times we're not going to hit the 1-2. That's why I want to take partials and put my stops at break even at 1-1. So we have entered a trade. Let's drag 1-2 out. So we can clearly see price never tapped into our 1-2 zone. It's still an active trade, and then as you can see on the next day open, we went up immediately. So 1-2 was never hit, but let's see a 1-1. 1-1 was hit quite quickly, as you can see right over there. So it was nice to put your stops at break even, and also you can take partials off your trade with a risk-free trade. So we broke through, we entered, and price came to the 1-1. All right, let's go to the next day. So now we do the same. We take out our volume profile. We mark out from 9 to 9:15. Let's just delete the previous day's highs and lows. Then we just remove the chart quickly to see where to mark all of this out. So we can clearly see there and there. So let's put the charts back on. Cool. So here we can see after the 15 minutes, we had a nice break over here. So we enter our trade. We can put our stops either there if you are going to be a little bit more aggressive, but you can get stopped out a lot quicker. So for the sake of this video, let's put it right over here at the low, and we target a 1-2 first, and let's see what happens. Let's drag this out. As you can see, we are not there, and there we go. We have a stop loss hit right over there. So for example, this day was a losing day. We went into profit immediately, and then all of a sudden price is reacting down, came down, and it took us out for our stop loss right over there. Later in the day, we pushed up again, and as you can see, it was a nice move, but only one trade a day. So this was a losing day. Let's look at the next day. As of recording this video, the 23rd of April, as you can see, we are on the 23rd of April, right over here. So what we want to do, we want to mark out the 9 till 9:15. Let's just remove the chart quickly so we can see nice and clear. There's our high level. There's our low level. Let's put back on the chart. So we can clearly see here, the first trade went down, but it's inside of the 15 minutes. So that does not matter. Don't know why it's loading now. Let's just refresh quickly. Okay, there we go. Don't know what happened right over there. But anyway, we broke out. It was part of the 15 minute. And now, as you can see, after this 15 minute, we broke out right over there to the upside. You can put your stop at point of control if you want to, a little bit more aggressive. For the sake of this video, I'm going to put it right over here to be a little bit more conservative. Let's drag out a 1 till 1. So that's going to be our partials. So let's have a look. As you can see, we clearly hit our partials. So for this trade, stops is going to be at break even. And then we will target the 1 till 2 for the rest of the day. Just want to mark that out quickly. There we go. Okay. So this is going to be my 1 till 1 right over there, that level right over there. And my 1 till 2 level is going to be right over there. So we already have 1 till 1. We are currently in this trade. Trade is currently stops at break even. So at least we took some partials. So now we wait and see. It's a risk-free trade. We wait and see if the 1 till 2 gets hit or not. So everyone, this is BOF's platform, trade at JSE on BOF Asset Management. Link is down in the description. Also remember, limited time only, minimum deposit is only $50. Normally it's $250. It's $50 for a limited time only, and you will receive a 40% deposit bonus when you deposit $100 or more. So go check out BOF down in the description and let me know if you are going to trade the JSE or not. See you in the next one. Cheers.